There's a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Roberto Carlos out-muscles him. Played out to the left flank. Delivers with wit. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Gerrard takes control of it and he's on the move. Oh, that was vital. Free-flowing, fluid, flexible, just some of the words that describe the genius that is Ruud Gullit, a player whose impact on the game remains so profound, so relevant today.
Yeah, you could almost say he was the very first all-action, all-athletic number 10. All those marauding runs from deep, going box to box. These weren't the sort of things expected from a playmaker back in his day.
Messi in acres of space out wide. And Messi! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. That's a good ball out wide. Gerrard. Palmeiras still without a single shot on target. Yeah, nice one too, very... He's tried one! Superb from Pele! About as smooth as it gets!
Rijkaard really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Schneider looking to play it in. Ooh, can he get onto this? Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, it's beyond the defence. And they've got rid. Passing is crisp and sharp. Floated through. We've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And this is Ibrahimovic. Schneider.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Del Piero goes steaming forward. Del Piero! It's loose and there's a race. Oh, what has happened here? Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Palmeiras has the chance to go the other way. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. Good running, strong and purposeful. He's in a great position here.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Iniesta. And here's the chance to counter. Mateus. And this is Iniesta. Del Piero. There's a no-nonsense tackle. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Iniesta.
Palmeiras truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Oh no, what has happened here? Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! And yes, it's there! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Rijkaard. Nicely shaped ball. What a delightful ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Del Piero. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Messi. Threads one in. Well measured. There's no flag. And it's Gullit. And this is Messi. Gerrard. Bastoni. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Palmeiras will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. Second half then, just getting going. Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. Ibrahimovic! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Gerrard. And here's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Gerrard. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Can he get on the end of it? Shapes to shoot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Gerrard getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Gullit gets flagged offside. it's Del Piero. Del Piero. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Palmeiras clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Looking for options for movement. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Costa Conta. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is constant.
It's Ibrahimovic! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
And this is Hullet. Now it's Messi. And it's Gerrard. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Iniesta. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. And this is Ibrahimovic. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Oh, what a dap moment that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Substituição no time do Palmeiras.
We have got
Camisa
changes here from
18.
both sides, in fact.
Camisa 10. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 25.
Iniesta.
Camisa 17. Camisa 20.
Messi
Substituição.
really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Terrific header! He will be livid with himself.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Promising position. And the finish! And he hits the net. And the comeback is complete. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
It's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Can he finish? It's in! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Well, that Let's change the dynamic somewhat.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
It's a pretty loose pass. Iniesta. Palmeiras have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Roberto Carlos! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
Palmeiras are looking to go forward now. And here's Roberto Carlos. Cross goes in there. Adams clears it away. Corner number 2 then. Oh, well played. And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rijkaard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Haaland, and he's been shifted off it. And that's a good-looking ball. That has been slung wide. Tries to pass it through. Roberto Carlos has it out wide and in space. Big header! It's there! And what a climax we have here! A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Palmeiras give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Cross. Haaland. Now it's Messi. It's a nicely shaped ball. It's Maradona! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game. Caused a worry or two.
Well, to put it this way,
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Palmeiras have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Maradona voted man of the match, and deservedly so. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together. And it's been a very impressive turnaround.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make...